Alrighty then, we're back again. Go tell a friend. So, I did make some upgrade,
Welcome. Welcome.
right? I have an extra number of healing potions and potion efficiency. Efficiency. Efficiency? Something like that. Efficiency. Okay. I love my, what's the name? Accent. Such a lovely accent. Alright, I do need to try and farm more crystals so I can get, more upgrades, make myself more powerful. We're just exploring. Nothing wrong with exploring, right? Who are you?
Artaban.
Sargon. Varum saw Anahita's guards, and he's in pursuit. As for me, I cannot continue. Time flows differently here. My mind is playing tricks on me. I can't discern the truth from the imaginary.
Artaban, thank you for being honest with me. Does this mean you're retreating?
I'm not giving in just yet. I intend to serve until my last breath. After all, if Anahita really has changed loyalties, I believe you're short of a sparring partner.
Alrighty then. We're gonna do some training. What you got to teach me? He just won't die. Stay down. Do not get up. Don't you dare. I had enough of you. Alright, this is getting boring. This guy's immortal. Get out of here. He's immortal. Get me out of here. How do I get out of here? Gonna be practicing a little bit my dodge. I need to practice more. Am I getting better at this? Whoa, that's a bit freaky. Get back. Get me out of here. Back off. Back off. I'm so good at this. Alright. I'm out of here. Retry, exit. Pre-training. What's with the challenges? Am I getting rewards out of this? Oh yeah, I do get like 50 shards. Learn basic attacks and how to use them. Standard reward.
Let's warm up and review the basics.
The basics again.
Practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Get in position. Show me how you chain ground attacks. Bear in mind you can redirect your next attack. Since you remember that you move forward with each attack. If you want to keep your distance, the sweep allows you to maintain your position. This doesn't suit your style, but some situations might require you to take such precautions.
Precautions? What precautions?
My point exactly. Do you remember what I told you about propelling enemies up in the air?
An airborne enemy cannot retaliate until they're back on their feet.
At least that got in your head. Let's go over your upward attacks. Use them to hit targets above you, but also to propel ground enemies in the air. A word of warning. Using the same upward attack twice in a row will lessen its effectiveness. You can also use an upward attack in a fighting combination. Be sure you're within range to strike.
Yes. 1, 2, up we go. And 1, 2, up. Hey now. I said up we go. Stop it. Hey.
Following through with your attacks lets you stay in the action. Remember, Rashaba. Even a constant wind can carve a mountain. Now then, the forward slide. It's a chance to engage with an offensive advantage.
The forward slide. Is that what I'm supposed to do?
Closing the distance. That suits me.
Now let's combine everything. Chase the enemy mid-air after your upward attack.
That's an easy one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Up with you.
There are your
Yeah.
upward attacks. The same one twice in a row will not give you the same propulsion.
I understand.
Do you? Do you really understand this? Because I really don't as much. I'm a slow learner. I'm sorry. plethora of aerial options at your disposal.
Now
Is it
for a
boring?
specialty of yours. Acrobatic techniques. Ready for the next lesson?
Is it boring watching me do practice? Well, that's too bad. Go skip to another video.
I'm always ready.
Yes.
You know about mid-air combinations, but there are other options. Try to reach the flying enemy.
Try to reach the flying enemy. Yes.
Easy enough?
You cannot chain attacks after this move, but it should prove itself useful in certain situations. Alternatively, you can aim at enemies directly below you. Mind your position.
Now that's a new way to lift up the enemy.
You can send the enemy up even higher with aerial combinations, rather than sending them far away. This technique is valuable. You can save on time or throw your foe towards environmental hazards. Should you see a use for it, you can also send them crashing into the ground if you prefer.
If I rush to the ground afterwards, I can maintain my flow before they get back on their feet.
For that, you know more than I do. I'm past the age to perform cartwheels at the fair.
Huh. Very funny.
Sargon, remind me what our ancestors said about Athra.
Athra flows through the universe and all living things.
That's chi. Isn't that chi? The energy?
As much as weapons are the extension of our bodies, Athra is the extension of our will.
Very beautiful. Very nice. Very well said.
Precisely. You've been listening. Athra can be channeled, intensified in your blades, until they are saturated with energy.
Oh.
Athra-charged attacks have several advantages. They can be destructive and even increase your focus.
That's some next level enchantment. Kinda like magic. So powerful! Can't wait to see how powerful I can become at the end of this game.
Look at you! I can see your Athra radiating. You've embraced the teachings of our ancestors. You've
Yes,
come
sir.
a long way since I met you. But mastery is a never-ending journey. Now then, focus your Athra in the middle of a ground combination.
Right in between moves. I'll give it a try.
It's effective at annihilating enemy defenses. And if they do not break, they will certainly be weakened. Are you also able to do that in the air?
There's only
I've
one
practiced
way
the
we
technique to
can
crush
find out.
targets from above. I'll show you.
Let's see. So jump, shoot. Yes.
Perfect. These are strong attacks, and they knock back the enemy, marking the end of the combination. With proper training, Athra, the everlasting blaze, is yours to channel and control.
Sir, yes, sir. Different enemies react with different properties. Learn to recognize those. Let us recognize, and so we shall.
No fighting style rules above all. The greatest combatants understand adaptability. Knowing your opponent's strengths is key to bringing them down. Take massive opponents, for example. They react differently to upward attacks. Give it a go.
Oh, come on. So he doesn't get launched up in the air. That's weird. Is something wrong with my remote?
Oh, my strikes knocked them back, but they're too heavy for me to lift them off the ground.
Worse still, some opponents can ignore the recoil of your strikes because of their build or magic. You must be vigilant, as this means they can counterattack during your fighting combinations.
Are there even worse enemies out there? None of my attacks have any effect on them.
Not showing signs of pain doesn't mean they didn't get hurt. And careful what you wish for. The Citadel is full of mysteries. We're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, that gets me excited. We're gonna meet new enemies and powerful and interesting and lots of mysteries, and the story is so great.
And one more thing. Some enemies can recover while you're in the middle of your combination. Some can parry your next strike, cutting short your chain of attacks. You can find out for yourself.
Don't be rude. Hey.
I see more and more the benefit of sending the enemy up in the air whenever that's possible.
But you know that's not always possible. The best defense is not always offense.
Defense options. Learn how to use defense options in the middle of your attack.
A warrior who throws himself into the fray without defensive skills can win battles, but never wars.
It's not the first time I've heard you say that.
The goal is to structure combat in such a way as to hit the enemy without ever being hit in return. Your dodges, backwards and forwards, allow you to pass through enemy attacks and remain unscathed.
That's actually something that I just learned right now. I didn't know I can do this. I was mostly just dodging like this. I didn't know you can just jump back. That's actually pretty
Your
cool.
last strike in a ground combination does not allow these actions. The price to pay for power.
I'm actually so glad I've been doing this and I learned this. You will see me
You can
use
also
it more
end your
often.
combination early with a jump. While in the air, you can dodge by doing a backflip.
Oh, the backflip. So, oh,
Jumping, while chaining attacks, can also be used offensively. Parrying is the best defense against a head-on attack, turning the table in your favor. Not all attacks can be parried. If you're attacked from both sides, escaping is your best option. Parrying and dodging are not unique to us, Sargon. You can expect enemies who can do the same.
I can still replay them, right? If anytime I forget anything and I want to repractice, I can come back here and, you know, get ready for a boss fight. Learn to re-engage combat and keep up the offensive pressure.
You already know this well, how recovering your balance after striking is when you're most vulnerable. After a successful dodge, the odds are in your favor. Launch.
Oopsies. Okay. Don't touch me!
I could do this all day long.
All day, every day.
Attacking from behind is also advantageous, and even more so when the enemy is already engaged.
Oh no. So square, square. But I did do that. So square, square. That's odd though. Because I did press what I was told to press. Yeah, I did press. Did. That's odd. It's out of the way.
Against fast foes. They may turn around and punish your attempt at a sneak attack.
Only if they can match my speed.
You can kick while sprinting to propel the enemy into the background.
And to make a loud entrance.
Let's make a loud entrance. Oh. I should have kicked him though. So why is it that it kicks this way and it doesn't kick that way and he uses the sword? Okay.
Sprinting allows you to close the distance. You can still perform an upward attack.
Alright. I'm gonna shut this down over here, and yeah. I'll probably do this on my own without filming them, without recording. It's a little bit boring. I want to play some Overwatch on Twitch. Go follow my Twitch, Beast Creature TTV. Wish you all a great day.